Hey everybody, this is Deus, and we are continuing yet again another run of Loop Hero. So last time we did we defeated the Lich, and we continued. We did one or two more loops. Maybe we only did one. Gathered some more loot, but this time we didn't get enough. Didn't get enough loot, so we're looking for more wood. We need more wood to build our library. We need more wood to build the warehouse. So we're looking for wood. That's all we want. Let's just go get resources. Go get wood. I don't know if there's a specific way to do that other than kill stuff. So let's do it. You know what? I'm wondering now. The Grove might actually give us wood, which we don't have in our deck. But that's okay. We'll make do. Sure. We will make do. And so what is this? Rations. Noticeable change. I like how some resources are like memories, not just wood. Whoops. Wow, that was misclick. I do it once every run. At least once every run. Let's go ahead and spread out some. Does it make sense to put ruins over here? Oh no, because they help. They're gonna fight against the Lich if we do. They're gonna fight against me when I fight the Lich. So we don't want them over there. We'll just make like a row of them down here. I think that'll be okay. And then we do want like cemeteries here. Yeah, that's how we want to do it. I have to like triple think my strategy every single time I play. Like, is that what we want to do? Is this really what we're supposed to do? Especially early on when it's the least important. Oh look. An orange 1. That's rare. No pun intended. Never see rare loot this early. Okay, so we get a village. A village, which is going to get a vampire mansion next to it at some point. Which is going to be here. Oh, we already have a vampire mansion. Huzzah! So we'll do it that way. Seems fine with me. See, you'd think I thought about it. Like I knew I was going to put that there. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing, right? Like I might have played this game for like 10,000 hours. Which is very possible with this game. Because for some reason, it just hooks you. You just get hooked. I mean, it really is a big... I want to say it's more like... It's almost like that gambling mechanic where you're just... It really is a push your luck game. You're pushing your luck, you're pushing your luck. And you want to see how far you can push your luck. You're like, I can do better next time. Let me try again. I can do better next time. You know, just like if you were, you know, pulling the lever on a slot machine. Even though it's way more interesting to play than a slot machine, obviously. You know, you're making little micro decisions, I guess I would call them. Here and there. And then there's the spatial puzzly kind of aspect of it. which I am sitting here thinking too hard about right now, because I think this one needs to go here. And then I need another one of these somewhere. Okay, figured it out. Thinking way too hard about that one. In any case. Kill these slimes, put our rocks down. Whoops, not there. That's not where I wanted to put my rocks down. But I guess I will now, thank you. It's not the game's fault, it's mine. It's the mouse, it's me. I'm not, it's not the game being stupid. I just want to make that clear. I am misclicking and putting it in the wrong spot. It happens every single game. Guaranteed. Alright. We need more, we need villages, we need ruins. Ruins. I want ruins. We got a perk already? That was fast. Okay, so, hold on. Let's use this. Then, let's get our Blissful Ignorance, I think. Card Sharp is good too. It gives you a chance to keep a card after placing it, which is pretty awesome. If you could, like, place a meadow and then place that same meadow and then place that same meadow again. But I think the Oblivion cards is what we're gonna get. Same thing we did last time. Boring, right? Same exact thing. Same thing. I think this run we're just gonna keep going. Keep going until we're not even gonna pause the video. We're just gonna go. It'd probably go faster if I didn't talk, but that would be boring. And that would defeat the purpose of doing this video. The whole point is to sit here and talk about the game. Alright, so slimes are boring. Come on, give us. We need some cards. And you know, it's not the game's fault. It's my fault because my deck is terrible. It doesn't have any interesting monsters in it. Like, I don't have spiders. I don't have any of the groves. I need ruins. I need more ruins. I would think I would draw more by now. Cemetery. Yes, we have a cemetery. And put that here. Fight some ghouls, fight some vampires, blah blah blah. The story in this game, the vampires are actually coexisting with humans peacefully, I guess. Semi-peacefully, I'm not sure. From the story that you can sort of glean from the dialogue thus far. I don't know, I don't get super into stories in games. It really depends on the kind of game. This kind of game, probably not so much. But it definitely is apparent that they have taken the time to craft an aesthetic, a feeling, a world, I guess, and a bit of a story. They've wrapped this sort of, I don't want to say convoluted, but they've wrapped this abstracted game into something with an actual story, which is really hard to do. So I'd be interested to know. I'd be interested to hear, like, what what their design process was for this game. I'd love to hear that. You know, a game like this, a game like, I don't know, FTL, you know, it's very, they are unique combinations of mechanics all put together in a very deliberate way that end up being very successful. So it would be nice to understand, like, what was that process like? What was that design process like? How did you get to that point? Because, like, you could have an idea like this. I think I said it before. Like, if you wrote this idea on paper, it would probably sound terrible, right? It would not. You would bring it to a publisher and they'd be like, you want to make a game about what? A guy walking around a loop and you put cards down on tiles? You want to make a game about what? That's exactly what would happen. Luckily, you have publishers out there like Devolver Digital who see this and they're like, this game looks amazing, and they know it. Which I'm super glad for, because I want more games like this. More games like this. Oh. Sorry, I'm yawning. You're not boring. I'm boring. Okay. Next loop. We're on loop number 4. And we need better loot. Okay, we got another vampire mansion. Do we want to put it down? Question is, where do we put it? Where's our camp? Our camp's there. So we need to put something here. We're gonna have to put something here and here as well. These 2 spots. Or hold on to Oblivion cards, obviously, which we have plenty of. Which is probably what we'll do anyways. To nuke the Lich's Palace so that he isn't stronger. A level 6 ring, do we want it? I don't think so. Another perk. Oh, here's the time one. Time flies 15% faster, which is going to give us more HP per day. It's a tough decision between all 3 of these. 1 extra resurrection, faster time, or the Article of Protection, which we almost always go for every run. I'm going to go for time flies, and hopefully we'll pull one of these next time. That was a good selection. I wish that choice was that hard all the time. I like tough decisions in games. And in board games. I have a pretty decent collection of board games. I mean, I'm not crazy about it, but mainly because I don't have too many people to play with. Play with my wife and my kids. And their tolerance for rules-heavy games or their tolerance for long games is not very high. So a lot of my games are between, 30 minutes to an hour range. 2 hours is pushing it, but I definitely have some 2-hour games. Defense, magic, yes, let's do it. But I like games that are, I don't know, what are some of my favorite board games, if I were to talk about board games? I don't know, some of the ones that come to mind right at the moment are, I really love the Warhammer Adventure card game. They also made, Heroes of Tirnoth, which is they're the same game. They have the same rule set, almost identical rule set, I will say. But it's a co-op game. It's kind of a dungeon crawler, but with cards. So there's not a big board with minis or anything like that, which is what I like about it, which I think is cool about it. What else? What other board games do I like? 2 players. I like things like Seven Wonders Duels. I really like 2-player. Oh, what's the name of it? I can't even remember it right now. I like a lot of space games when it comes to board games as well. If there's a space theme, I'll probably check it out. Jump Drive. That's what I was thinking of. Jump Drive is a card game. It's kind of a set collection kind of game, I guess. Engine building kind of game. Building points up. Solo. Like if you check out my YouTube channel, I play some Hornet Leader. I love Hornet Leader. It's a great game. I have the physical copy of that and have played it a bit. Much easier to play on the digital version. It's not a full digital version. It's more like a play the board game on your computer version. Kind of like Tabletop Simulator. You still have to know the rules and do all the stuff. But it does automate some of the bookkeeping, some of the component management, all of that kind of stuff that makes those games a little tedious. So I would rather play it digitally, especially since it's solo, you know. But I love owning the physical. I would, love to break it out and play it every once in a while. Playing a physical copy is much better. What are some of my other favorite board games? My wife and I love playing Libertalia. We play Libertalia a lot. Even though the game has sort of balancing issues, which we sort of get around by using dice sometimes. If we play the same card, we just roll a die to see who wins it. But, I mean, I think the randomness is better than the one-sidedness. I wouldn't say it's that one-sided. It has they've made an effort to balance it, especially for 2 players. Problem with the game is a trick-taking game. So trick-taking games is if you have the higher card, you win the trick. So that can be unbalanced with 2 players. But pretty sure I've only played 2 players, and I love it. It's great. Played a lot of Dominion over the years. Pretty burnt out on that. Switched over to Star Realms. Played a lot of Star Realms. Pretty burnt out on that. What other board games? Dudes on a Map game, like area control, fighting over stuff. I really like Inish. It's hard to find somebody to play that game with. It can be long. It can be difficult to teach. It can be a little weird to play in the sense that it's not always clear who's winning and losing. It's more like chess, where you're trying to set up to win. And then when you do win, it's like, oh, I won. So it's not as satisfying sometimes. But I like the chess thinking aspect of it, where you're trying to set yourself up for a win. Inish is spelled I-N-I-S, and it is a game about, I think you're Celtic warriors trying to be the king of the land. You're trying to claim yourself as being the king. Alright, where are we at? We haven't spawned the boss yet. We're on loop 6 already. What do we want to do? We have a lot of vampirism. That adds to our vampirism. Alright, let's go with that. I haven't been paying as much attention to this round as most others, just because I said we were just going to go. Just going to go and see what happens, right? So that's what we're doing. If we die, we die. We spawn the boss, we spawn the boss. This will be a long episode. But in any case, it'll be fun. We'll get some loot. Which wood do we have? We don't have any wood. Oh, maybe we do need to get, play with groves. Do you get wood every time you walk into a grove? Probably do. That's probably our mess up right now. That's okay. We'll get a little bit of stuff. We'll collect this loot, and then we'll do another run, because the game is fun. Why not? I'm just throwing this stuff on. I don't know if it's better or not. I didn't even look at it. I just know it's got bigger numbers and brighter colors. Bigger numbers, brighter colors, we put it on. Okay. Not sure where to put the meadows. I don't know where to put the meadows. We got more ruins. Ruins give us good stuff. We're gonna do another lap. A loop, another lap, another lap. It's not lap hero, it's loop hero. Gonna do another lap on lap hero. Let's see, mountains, rocks, meadows. We can't put meadows anywhere. Gotta know where to put them. Where's my guy? There's my guy. Okay. Let's put another village over here. Let's put another vampire over here. Let's go ahead and oblivion these goblins and these goblins, and then continue. We're gonna take out some ghouls and some vampires. I need a better weapon, like at least the 7 rare or 7 legendary, or 8 something. Come on. I don't think I'll get anything until the next loop and the ruins. But I do want to pause to put these rocks down. And what's our HP per day? 126. That's actually pretty high. Is it? Maybe it's not that high. We got lots of books. Memory fragments. Oh, do we use those for... I bet we use those for the library. Alright, should we quit? Should we just leave? We're not getting any wood. Let's leave. Retreat! We messed up. We didn't get any wood. Let's actually look at the deck and see. Spawns a rat wolf every 2 days. Can be placed near a forest. I bet if we put groves and blood groves down, we would draw some wood resources more often. We didn't have those, so we're gonna have to try it next time. Anyways, sorry that was a short one, and we didn't actually continue or kill the lich or go beyond the lich or any of that, but we weren't getting into wood, so I was a little disappointed, and I think we needed to reset and change our deck around, and maybe that'll fix it. So we'll try that next time. Thank you guys for watching. See you later. Bye.